Okay,
I guess.
let's get started.
Welcome to the show.
The SHAM show.
Oh my goodness, I wish I knew how to start a podcast.
Yeah, me too. But it's all good.
All right, basically, we'll give you the premise of this. We're starting a podcast. This is animal versus animal, fight night, throwdown.
Let's say that we did this growing up, not a podcast, but me and Hiram would growing up make a lot of animal matchups. So this is kind of what inspired us to do this.
Exactly.
And we're excited to.
It's gonna be
debate.
sick.
Yeah,
Our first matchup, though, today.
a good one.
Yeah, I mean, as you guys probably have seen in the title, but whatever. Lion versus polar bear. And yeah.
Most of the time we'll have differing opinions. Sometimes we'll have the same opinion, but I think for this one we do have differing opinions.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Like, I went into this knowing that the polar bear was going to win. Like, easy. And then I did my research, and it changed me, and I will be fighting.
It changed you as a person.
Internally, I have been changed through this process, and I think the lion's going to win.
Okay.
And as my slightly dumber co-host thinks the polar bear's going to win.
Yep.
But it's obvious that...
But we'll get into the facts. We'll get into the
Sorry.
facts here.
Okay, so what we're going to start off with is kind of like the overview of the animal, like different stats about them.
Intro.
Yeah, how big they are, stuff like that. I'll let you start with the polar bear. Ladies
Just want to
first.
jump into size.
Yeah.
Okay. So for the polar bear, I've got about 9.5 feet long, 5 feet tall, like on all fours, and then
Yeah, from like the floor to the shoulder.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then 1,300 pounds on average.
Oh my gosh.
Very massive.
Which is huge.
beasts.
Like almost two of me. It's at
Harm,
least
Harm.
it's at
You weigh
least
650
2 of me.
pounds.
It's at least two of me.
Oh boy.
I am half of a polar bear. Just two of me in like a costume, and that's the polar bear.
No, you do not weigh 650 pounds.
I do. Sam, you didn't know this about me. Should we go on to the lion now, like standing, or get all the way through the polar bear?
Let's go to size for the lion.
All right. So standing between 3.5 and 4 feet. So that's from ground to shoulder. Their length is about 10 feet. That's including the tail. And then they weigh from 330 to 550 pounds.
Yeah, I put pretty much the same thing, but I just like took the best of all that. So I put 550 pounds, almost 5 feet tall, and then 10 feet long.
Yeah.
So just like the biggest African lion we could get against a average polar bear.
A larger polar bear.
A little bit bigger than average polar bear.
And I mean, what I didn't realize is that lions and polar bears are about the same height. Like
It's
from the
not
ground.
that big of a difference. It's really just the weight, I feel like.
And then, yeah, because length is about the same too,
Yeah.
which is,
But I guess the tail doesn't really.
yeah, lions have like a 3
Yeah.
foot tail or whatever.
I think the tail just helps for balance and
Yeah,
stuff.
and like hunting, being an apex predator, unlike the polar bear.
Dude, what?
Because of, oh, okay. Well, anyway.
Diet.
Yes.
So for the polar bear, seals, occasionally walruses on land, narwhals, and beluga whales,
Beluga whales.
occasionally.
You're telling me a polar bear is going to jump on a beluga whale and kill it?
Yes.
Like a massive whale swimming in the ocean?
Not in the ocean. It's not
So a
always going to
beached
be in the
whale.
ocean.
A whale that's dead already.
Maybe it's like on the shore. Almost on the beach,
Then
but
it's not a whale. It's just a worm.
Then how come its name is beluga whale? Whale.
No.
Get your facts right.
Well, lions have a much more impressive diet.
Okay,
Lions
they do. I'll give you that. They do. They do.
primarily eat large animals that weigh from 100 to 1,000 pounds.
Harm. If a polar bear were in the same habitat as a lion, it would be eating the
would
same.
die.
No, okay. I hate you. It would be eating the same animals.
Would it though? Because it's
Yes.
slower. It has to be. Gosh.
Weapons. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going. A polar bear's weapons: 4-inch claws and 2-inch teeth, is what I have.
Yeah, they have 42 of them, which is.
I don't think that really matters.
I don't know. A lot of teeth, maybe helpful or something. I
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah.
Lions, they have 7-centimeter canines, which is, I don't know how many inches. I should have converted to inches. It's like that much. They're long canines. They have good jaws.
Did you say good jaws?
Good jaws. Sorry, I could have worded that better.
Yep.
I don't know. That's about it. They have good senses.
What'd you get for claws?
Their claws are.
Yeah,
You
I got like
you say.
almost 3 inches.
Yeah.
Ish.
So
And then I got like almost 4-inch teeth. So actually a lot bigger teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Which
will
help.
I don't know. They both have pretty good weapons, I guess.
I actually think the lion actually wins the weapons fight. I don't know. The polar bear has good claws, but like I don't know.
The claws aren't really used for hunting though. They're more used for like gripping things.
But also swiping, I guess.
True.
But yeah.
We'll bring that up later though.
Habitat. This one kind of doesn't really matter because obviously these two are never going to meet in the wild.
That's the thing with all these matchups. Like these are never actually going to happen. Like a lion and a polar bear are separated by like 2 oceans. They're never going to actually fight each other. So that's kind of why we're doing this. Talk through it.
But anyways, polar bear everywhere in the North Arctic, and then lion. Africa.
Yeah, come on. We all know that.
But yeah.
Africa's the best. And then
Senses. Perfect. Okay, so this one was like pretty difficult for me to actually find a good like answer. It was so I just could not get a certain answer. So for eyesight, I just found good eyesight.
Yeah.
And it's good at night too, which is helpful. The smell is really good. They can smell up to 20 miles away, and then they can hear decently well.
Yeah.
I couldn't get an exact number though.
Yeah, the data they have on the hearing isn't great, so I saw a lot of different numbers.
Bro, 20 miles. If that's true though, that's OP.
What?
OP.
The eyesight or the
smell?
Oh yeah.
Because if it can detect like a lion 20 miles away,
then it's like I guess I can see where you're coming from, but the lion senses are also incredible. Like its sight is amazing at night and in the day. Its hearing, great. Smelling.
I think the eyesight is probably a little bit better for the lion. Smelling for the polar bear is probably better, but then I think for hearing it's probably about the same.
Yeah, that's true. It's
like,
similar.
Hear about a mile away.
They're both made for catching prey and being able to like sense prey, see prey from far away, so they can sneak up on it.
Yeah. If you think about it though, like being able to hear a mile away is freaky.
What does that mean? Like I bet I could hear like fireworks from a mile away. No.
Okay, well nothing's gonna be as loud as fireworks.
Well, yeah, but like
you're in the wild.
But what does that mean? What can they even hear from 5 miles away?
Dude, I don't know. I really don't.
That would be sick though. Freaking valid superpower.
Okay. So now we're kind of gonna go into like the actual like battle.
Yeah.
Stats, right? Okay. Fighting IQ is the first one we've got. Very smart and patient is what I have for the.
They give these animals too much credit.
I know. If you look up any of these, I don't know.
Every single animal is smart, is what they say, but really, not every animal is smart.
I feel like generally I don't know why, but I feel like the polar bear is smarter.
Oh, 100%. Because all bears have like super developed brains and stuff. Like Kodiak bears and grizzly bears are really good at getting into people's like campsites, like into trash cans,
they're
stuff like that.
Animals.
And then lions, it says they're the most intelligent large cat, like out of tigers and
that's what I
stuff
found
like
too.
that. But they're not super smart.
But also they're used to hunting in prides.
Yeah.
So it might affect.
Yeah, separating a lion from a pride, making it one-on-one with a polar bear does weaken it. I do agree. Now let's get on. What's the next one?
Strength. This one's a huge factor for the fight, but I think it's not that close for this one. This one's okay. 8 times stronger than humans with 1,200 psi. That's the bite force, pounds per square inch or whatever.
Yeah.
Paw swipe. Around 1,475 pounds of force a second per square foot.
Which is insane. Like, that's just literally them, like...
If a polar bear hits you at that force, you're dead.
Oh, 100%. Like, that's broken bones, broken everything.
Absolutely.
And then lions are strong. They have super strong, compact bodies. They can jump, like, 30 feet.
Bro, that's...
I know we've talked about
this.
Save
it for agility. Save it for agility.
But it's in the strength.
No, it's not.
They're strong enough so they can jump.
Just Save it for agility.
Okay, they're strong, but I don't think they're as strong as the polar bear.
What do you have for the PSI?
650 pounds per square inch on the jaw.
That's what I got. Did you get anything for paw swipe?
I
I
got
got 850 pounds of forces.
Yeah.
So a little bit more than half of what the polar bear can do.
So it's not really close there. I think polar bear has that one.
Yeah, polar bear's got the strength. Speed. It's kind of clear who wins this one, but it's a little bit closer than I thought it might be. The polar bears are actually pretty quick. And if you think about it, polar bears will hunt seals, right? And they just kind of wait there and then jump at the seal.
Yeah.
Which means they have to have quick reflexes, very quick reflexes. So as soon as the seal jumps, they're there. And I think that's actually pretty important because if the polar bear can hit the lion first with its reflexes and its paw swipe, it's a huge factor.
Yeah, that's true. But also lions are super good at catching quick prey, quick agile prey, like antelopes.
True.
Like
long distance speed, the lion's gonna win it. The lion's gonna win it.
And then they're super good at sneaking up on animals and then being super reactive to their movements because gazelles and antelopes and stuff like that are super good at changing directions really fast, and lions have to follow that.
Yeah.
So I think they both have good quickness or reflexes, but I think.
But the speed, I think, goes to lion.
Yeah, for
just
sure.
because of if they do end up running full speed or something at each other or whatever, the lion is twice as fast.
100%. Yeah.
Next we got stamina. It's so hard to figure out how good they are, how good their stamina is.
That's not super well tested.
Yeah,
sure.
but I think because polar bears can swim so long, I think they'll have good stamina.
Because there's reports of polar bears literally swimming out of the Arctic, and swimming down and getting stranded on islands, and people are like, how the heck did they get there? And it's literally because they just swam.
Yeah, so that's pretty impressive.
They're really good swimmers, which I think will benefit them in the fight. But
you think will or will not?
I think it will.
In this fight?
Well, yeah.
Dude, the lion's not going to be in the water.
Exactly. That's why, a polar bear swimming would. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Just go into the stamina for the lion.
Lions don't have great stamina. It's okay. They can run really fast at short distances.
Yeah,
but
I just got decent stamina.
Yeah, they get tired easily.
Mid at best.
They're not great. Their stamina is okay, but they're kind of like cheetahs and stuff like that, where it's a short burst.
Yeah.
And then if they don't catch it, then they're well, better.
I feel
next
most
time.
big cats are like that.
Exactly.
Would you say?
Yeah. Because they have a lot of fast twitch muscle fibers, but not a lot of slow twitch. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can get into your agility point.
Okay,
what do you wanna say about
lions
the
can
lion?
jump 30 feet in the air.
I don't know if I believe that.
How is that even possible?
Hiram, 30 feet.
That's
Think about it.
over a house.
Yeah, that's not true.
Well, yeah, but
You can't believe everything you read on the
But I
internet.
read it from at least 4 different sites. It's insane.
I don't know, Hiram.
I
really don't
swear.
know.
It said 10 meters up and 12 meters across or something like that. It was, I don't have it, but when I read it, I was like, there's no way that's true. But then I fact checked it on 3 different sites and it said it was true. So whether or not it's true, they can
And
jump.
I actually found that they're the least agile of big cats because they're one of the biggest. I also don't believe that they can jump 30 feet in the air. That's just you, bro.
I don't know. I saw videos. Not videos of 30 feet, but...
You showed me that one video, and it is not
it's
30
5 feet.
It's pretty impressive, but it's not 30 feet.
And it was super reactive. The lion was here, and then antelope jumped off the bank or whatever, the cliff.
We're thinking of different videos.
Oh, shoot.
It's fine.
Never mind. Okay.
Polar bears are decently agile for their massive size. That's, of course, all I found.
Decently agile.
But we're going to obviously give it to the lion.
Oh, no doubt.
Because it's not a lot smaller, but smaller for sure. And I think is definitely more agile.
King of the jungle.
And the jumping ability is apparently much better. So,
Bro literally has those super boots on from Subway Surfer.
facts.
He can 30 feet is
Swipe
insane.
up.
Exactly. You swipe up and you get that. Or maybe even the rocket booster thing. You hit it and you go up in the air. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
talking about? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
yeah.
that's what
Exactly.
a lion has.
Except no.
Yes, 30 feet. That's insane. I would have to believe it to see it, but since
You'd
I
have to
saw
see
on,
it to believe it. You mean?
no, believe it to see it.
I would have to believe it to
I
see
would
it.
have to.
So if you don't believe it,
Yeah.
are you not going to ever see
I
it?
believe it, so I would have to see it. I have to. Anyways, let's go to the next topic point.
Okay.
Oh.
Stealth. This one's a little bit tricky because they're both very stealthy in their own habitats. Like obviously a lion's going to blend in with grass. Polar bear's going to blend in with snow. They're not going to be stealthy when they're fighting each other or whatever.
So let's put them in like a middle ground.
So what's the mix of white and yellow?
Well, I was gonna say the desert because that's like kind of similar, but a lion would obviously.
No,
have the
yeah, a
advantage
lion would
there.
win that.
Do you think?
Okay, like in a gladiator arena.
Yeah, with like.
Wait,
grass
weren't we
on the
talking
ground.
about this?
No. Wait, what?
Like when we were kind of like discussing this a little bit earlier, we talked about how like there would be trees, but with snow everywhere. No,
I don't think it was me. I think it was someone else.
I don't know, maybe not. Okay, whatever.
I guess
Doesn't
you
matter.
discussed this with a lot of people. Okay, yeah. So like snow everywhere, but also trees and grass sticking out of the snow.
So snow with yellow grass.
Yes. So they both have peak camouflage.
Well, who has the better eyesight, do we think?
Lions probably.
At close range.
Depends if it's daytime or nighttime. Because I think polar bears have. Yeah, I think
I think
polar
I'm
bears
gonna
have
go
better.
lion.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to go lion. Yeah.
I think lions do have the better eyesight overall.
But really, I don't know.
I feel like lions are known for being stealthy though. Like they have like their paws are built in a way that makes walking super stealthy.
So are most cats.
True. Exactly. And
But
then
yeah,
like the tall
yeah.
grass, they're super good at sneaking up on prey. If
They
they,
can definitely
weren't
get like lower than the polar bear for sure.
if they weren't good at it, then they would die off because that's the only way they catch their prey is by sneaking up on it and then
Yeah, for sure.
so they're obviously good at it, but so are polar bears because they'll just like wait outside a seal's hole and the seal won't see it and
Fair
then
enough.
they'll come up.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So they both have it. I don't know who wins that though.
I don't know. I think I'd give it to lion.
Yeah, good choice.
But I think we'll go over at the end which feats we
Yeah.
give to each animal.
All right, and then attack style, right?
Yeah. Am I
You
going
start.
first?
You start
Okay.
with your weak little polar bear. I think this weakens your argument so much. This is the part I've been waiting for this whole episode.
Okay, yeah. They hunt seals, and that's
that's
all
it.
they hunt right now.
And then beluga whales, apparently.
Okay, but think about grizzly bears. Polar bears are bigger than grizzly bears,
Yeah.
correct? Grizzly bears can hunt moose.
But they've
like
adapted to
bull
their
moose.
circumstances.
I'm okay. Well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But I think if the polar bear had the chance to fight a bigger animal, it would do just as well. Just as well.
Maybe, but it just doesn't have the experience. Like a lion, all they hunt are larger animals bigger than
True.
them.
I think it is a valid point for the lion, but I don't think it's like
They literally hunt from before. They hunt animals from like 100 to like 1,500 pounds. And polar bears are like 1,400 pounds. So I think that gives them a big advantage because they're experienced there.
okay.
Yeah, these microphones are so weird.
Okay, but I don't know. I feel like the attack style for both is pretty. It can be inefficient because it's like sneak up, go for the neck, right? Mm-hmm. And if you miss the neck, you're kind of done for.
Oh, 100%.
And even if like you grab it, let go, you're done for.
Yeah, lions lose prey all the time because they just didn't get like gripped on tight enough. I wish there was a better way of saying that.
I don't know. I actually completely just zoned out.
Okay, no, it's fine. No, keep going.
Okay. Next one, or like, are we?
Yeah, let's
okay.
go next one. It's defenses,
Defense.
right?
Yeah.
Defenses.
Did you say defense?
Defenses.
Don't ever say that again.
Defenses. All right, go.
Definitely a better defensive player than the.
You're saying the polar
lion.
bear?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. They have like super thick layer of fat.
The fur and the blubber, about 4 inches thick collectively is what I have.
Yeah,
Which the lion doesn't have anything.
No,
it does
really
not have jack
nothing.
squat.
It has the
Even
mane.
if Jack could squat.
Jack
Sorry.
can't squat.
Jack can't.
No. But they have the
mane.
mane.
The mane.
Which is
That is pretty clutch for them.
I need to stop drinking water.
No, you don't harm. Water's good for you.
That's delicious. Sorry. Yeah, but the mane helps it, I guess. But
It helps the neck, but like
it's not as much as the polar bear.
claws and a paw swipe from the polar bear is gonna damage the lion for sure. Anywhere else.
That's a lot of damage.
Anywhere else.
I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. That came from like the pits
came
of
over
my
you,
fifth
Hiram?
grade soul. I don't know what came over me. I'm sorry.
Do you want to try to defend the lion's defenses?
No, I
okay.
I can't. The polar bear has better, no
Yeah,
doubt.
for sure. This one's kind of a weak feat, but like attitude, like who's
Yeah.
more aggressive, kind of. I feel like that was kind of important to bring up.
Yeah, because if you're docile, you're gonna not do as good in this
But
fight.
obviously, if you're fighting to the death, it's gonna both are gonna be aggressive. But I think like on average, I think lions are a little bit more aggressive.
I would say
I really
so.
don't know though for sure.
Yeah. There's no real way to test it, I guess.
Like can't just look up how aggressive are
Yeah.
polar bears.
Very. They're super
Very
aggressive.
aggressive.
They're just like Dennis Rodman.
Exactly.
Like, get those boards.
Yeah, actually, both of these animals are athletic animals, is what
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Not like offensive players or defensive players, just all around
Just
athleticism.
like middle ground. I'm trying to think of an NBA player that's like that.
Just athletic.
Yeah, just athletic. I feel like
LeBron James. Sorry, no.
Dude, don't bring that up. He's
That's the
offensive,
hippo.
I guess. Athletic. Maybe like who's that one guy who can dunk really well? He was on the Heat. Derek Jones Jr. Derek Jones Jr.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Good one.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. I was like,
Wait.
wait.
Yeah. He gets up and he was in the dunk contest, but he's not like
Number 3, Wade. What's his first name?
Dwayne Wade.
That's what I thought you were talking about. And I was like, oh.
He gets up, bro. I promise. He owns
Honestly,
like part
though,
of the Jazz, right?
Honestly, though, Dwayne Wade.
Okay, yeah. But Dwayne Wade's defensive
But
also.
yeah, and offensive too. So
But he's athletic, yeah. Dwayne Wade.
I'd say
and
Dwayne Wade is like the lion,
Derek
and then the
Jones
polar
Jr.
bear is like,
Carl Anthony Towns.
bro, what? That's not terrible, actually.
Yeah, but Carl Anthony Towns is.
Like a big athletic power forward. Anthony Davis. Polar bear probably doesn't get injured.
So a
as
polar
much.
bear gets injured every other week.
Frig, no, that doesn't help my argument.
Another ankle injury.
Doesn't matter. But they're both athletic.
Yes. Back to what we were talking about earlier. Both athletic, both aggressive. Lion's more aggressive.
Okay, yeah, good.
Yes.
Weaknesses.
The weaknesses of the polar
Bruh,
bear.
Both. Okay, so the weaknesses of the polar bear is hot weather. And it can't maintain its top speed for a very long time, but still has good stamina.
Same with the lion.
Lion can't be in hot weather. What?
No.
What?
The lion's stamina is kind of a weakness because it chases for a short time and it's done. Also, something I found is they really don't like water. So that's why I thought that could maybe be like a benefit for the polar bear.
Oh, I see.
Is
I
if it's
see.
like injured or something like that, it can go away into water.
And just like chill for a
Yeah,
second.
and like reboot. Stuff like that. You know?
Yeah.
Just like recharge.
Just, yeah.
And the lion can't
No,
follow
it makes
him.
sense. It makes
Yeah.
sense. It makes sense.
The lions can also climb trees, which is pretty sick. I probably should have mentioned that earlier, but
So can bears. I mean,
can
maybe.
polar bears though?
Okay, but probably. if
Like
they were-
black bears can for sure.
and grizzly bears.
Grizzly bears.
Harm.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Harm,
They can.
Harm.
I'll give you that.
Harm,
Yeah.
harm, harm.
I'm sorry.
I mean, polar bears probably could if there were trees in the Arctic.
But there aren't, so you don't know.
Can they climb glaciers?
Yeah.
Like,
Like with the little ice hooks. And they're like.
no, with their claws, idiot.
And
But yes,
their
but
claws
like that.
are mid.
Probably.
Lion's claws are better.
Climbing goes to polar bear.
No, lion. My goodness.
Climbing's not a feat. It doesn't matter.
But he could use it to like drop down from the sky.
Okay, so we have a
a
gladiator.
glacier.
Wait, no.
A gladiator ring?
No, yeah, gladiator ring. That's what I meant.
What about like a snow globe? What if we just put them in just like a massive snow
grass.
globe? Yeah.
And decent weather for both of them
Yes.
somehow.
Like
Okay, so the lion is gonna no, the polar bear is gonna climb up the side of the globe and just belly flop onto the lion.
But the
That is my argument for the
The
battle.
lion
and
will
the
jump
polar
30
bear
feet
wins.
into the air.
And flying kick.
Yes.
Flying kick it? Oh, shoot.
Use
Didn't
its
think about
Tai
that.
Chi.
Tai Chi. The move that'll make a grown man crap his pants.
Exactly, yes.
Frick. All right,
So,
I think the
I
lion
don't-
wins this matchup.
All right, yeah, that's the episode. Good.
Okay, any other points that you want to bring
I
up for
don't have
our,
anything
for our
else
argument?
other than the trees, climbing trees.
Okay, that's not as important. Basically, I just have both very athletic players, not very clutch players because they can only play in certain circumstances,
Yeah.
you know, like cold or hot. It's not very clutch of them.
Exactly.
Let's go over feats 1. Do you want to go first or do you want me to?
You do.
Okay,
And then I'll just like concur.
Okay. For the polar bear, so I kind of did this weird scoring thing where I did each feat, you either win by 1, 2, or 3 for each animal. So for polar bear, size +1, weapons +1, senses.
I think size. Ooh, no, actually, yeah, they have weight, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so size +1, weapons +1, senses +1.
Senses +1 for the lion.
I have it for the polar bear.
No, it should be for the lion.
Okay, well,
We agreed
We're
on
arguing.
this. We agreed on this.
no, we agreed on eyesight.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But like, dude, 20 miles away hearing,
But
or
like,
no, smelling.
that's unbalanced though. Like, it's other two senses
I don't wanna
are,
hear
like,
it.
here, and then its hearing's like here. But the lion, all of them are like it's a well-rounded player.
I'm sorry, but that just went right over my head. I missed all of that.
Round.
You said hearing here, and I was just like, what?
The lion is round, okay? It's
What?
It has like, it's more well-rounded in its senses.
Oh, okay.
And the polar bear just only has like one good sense.
Okay, I see. Okay, but smell, 20 miles, if it's true.
But sight.
Anyways, I'm giving it to polar bear.
Okay, whatever.
So size +1, weapons +1, senses +1, fighting IQ +1, strength +2, just because it is absolutely massive.
It
and
doubles
strong.
Yeah.
Stamina, I'm actually gonna give it to the polar bear +1.
Mm-hmm.
Offense +1, defense +1. Overall, like less weaknesses, I think for me for the polar bear, so +1, and then a little bit more clutch +1. I think do you think the polar bear would do better in hot weather or the lion would do better in cold weather?
Probably the polar bear in hot weather.
Wetter.
Because you see them in hot climates more than you
Yeah.
see lions in cold
And I feel
climates.
like lions don't have very thick fur.
Oh, for sure. So I think
yeah, clutch goes to polar bear.
that's fair. But
Okay.
I just think a textile will save the lion.
It's a valid point,
Because
but
all a polar bear does to get food is sit outside of a hole. It
Dude.
finds a seal hole and it just sits there.
But it's smart enough that if
hours.
it comes across an animal that is as big as a lion, a full-grown lion, it's not going to sit there and try to...
Well, yeah, it won't, but it won't quite know what to do because it's never done anything like that before. It'll be
Maybe.
completely new for the
It'll
polar
have
bear.
to rely on its defense at least for a little bit.
Yeah, but the lion will be
Which-
like, I've seen this before. I've attacked animals like this before, and he'll know how to do it.
Maybe.
So I think
it's a
that
valid
gives
point. It's a valid point.
the
but
lion a big advantage.
Whatever. Okay. Feats 1 for the lion. Speed +1, agility +2, stealth +1, and aggressiveness +1.
Mm-hmm.
So overall, I have the polar bear winning 11-5 in a blowout. No, I'm just kidding. Not a blowout, but kind of a blowout.
I don't know.
I think it's a solid win for the
I
polar
could
bear.
see the polar
You're not
bears
changing my mind.
winning some, but I think lion wins the majority.
Okay.
In my opinion, in my humble opinion.
Well, let
That
us
is
know
right.
what you think in the comments.
In the comments.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know. This has been it.
Yeah. Great debate.
Lion would win. I
Polar
hope you
bear
all
would
know. No, it's lion. But this is the Sham Show. Remember.
Oh, it's not a sham. It's not a sham.
Oh, it's the worst.
All right.
All right. Yeah. See y'all
Cut.
next time.